Hey guys, it's Warren. So tonight I'm gonna be playing Elder Scrolls Online. This is the first time I've ever played it. I've actually had it for months, probably almost a year, and I didn't open it until today. Um, I just felt like I finally wanted to get into it. This, this is a Morrowind edition, so it has Morrowind enabled, but I don't have the Somerset expansion yet. Um, Prior to starting the broadcast, I did the character creation, which I actually had to do 3 times. The first time I accidentally backed out to the main menu and it reset. The second time, when I was switching my YouTube from my personal account to this channel account, the game lost internet connection, so then that reset, and finally did it a third time, the character creation, and now I'm actually beginning the game. So yeah, Elder Scrolls, my first Elder Scrolls game was Oblivion back in like 2010, 2011, and that got me into the series. I really enjoyed Oblivion, and then I played Arena, Daggerfall, Skyrim. The only main series game I haven't played yet is Morrowind. So I think this will be a pretty cool game. I'm looking forward to it, so I'll just get going. This is a introductory letter, I guess, kind of for like the first quest or quests of the story. You guys can pause this. Like, I'll take time to read this stuff myself, but if I get done reading it myself before you get done reading it, just feel free to pause.
Shared, my friend. To Vardenfell and new opportunities. Still reading that letter? Lovers know who. No need to confirm or deny it. We all have our secrets. I wonder what Vardenfell has in store.
Since this is my first time playing the game,
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Since this is my first time playing the game, it'll take me time to learn the controls or whatever, but I'll try and pick up quick enough.
Still alive, are you?
I can see that.
Captured by slavers. What a predicament. But at least we're still alive. Go on now. Naryu wants to talk to you.
So I apologize if it's kind of slow to start off while I learn the controls of this game.
Look what the sea coughed up. Welcome to Vardenfell, land of dark elves, lava flows, and slaves of all descriptions. Speaking of slaves, let me get those manacles off you.
When I was doing character creation, you choose one of 3 alliances or packs, and which one you choose dictates what race you'll get to pick yourself to be. Each pact or alliance has certain races, so if a race isn't in one pact, then you can't be that race, at least from my understanding of the creation. And I picked the Ebenheart Pact, or Ebenheart Pact, however you say it. My race, I think I picked myself to be a Nord. And for class, I picked myself to be a sorcerer. There were like 5 classes. I'm looking mainly to do like melee weapons and stuff, but also magic, so I hope the choice of my class doesn't really prohibit me from using weapons.
Oh, you'll find I'm full of surprises. I have just the thing. Hold still. There. You've been captured by slavers. Haven't you been paying attention? Maybe you hit your head when your ship crashed into the rocks and dumped you onto the bitter coast. The slavers lured your ship in and took their pick of the survivors. Slavers? Me? No. My allegiance leans in an entirely different direction. Let's just say I'm here to help you escape this place. Then you can get back to what you were doing before the slavers so rudely sank your vessel.
So this is pretty much how every single Elder Scrolls game starts out with. You being a prisoner or getting lost somewhere. Like in Elder Scrolls Arena, the very first Elder Scrolls, you start out by being locked in the Imperial Dungeon. Daggerfall, you start out by getting shipwrecked and getting kind of washed into a cave. I know Morrowind, you start out on a ship. Oblivion, you start out in jail. Skyrim, you start out getting carted off to your execution, so at least the beginning of this kind of follows the beginning theme of all the others.
Not so fast, hero. I need to make sure you can handle yourself in a fight.
Excuse me for the yawning.
Everyone recovers from a near-death experience that quickly. Let's go over some of the basics of combat. Hit me. I want to see what you've got.
Nice. Now follow it up.
Try to block this one.
Finish her off.
Impressive. You're just what I need to pull my plan together. Most of the slavers are currently out on a raid. That means it's the perfect opportunity for us to make our escape. Oh, not too much, really. I need you to find a set of slaver clothes so you don't look like one of the prisoners. Plus, we need the gate key, or we'll never make it to the docks. Here, take my spare lockpick in case you need it. I've got a few more things to check on before we can make our escape. You do your part, and I promise you, I'll do mine.
I'm interested to see how the whole online kind of multiplayer concept kind of ties in and influences Elder Scrolls gameplay. Like how it'll make this game different from like Skyrim, for example.
An idea? Of course. I just need proof to satisfy my superiors. But don't worry, I'm sure I'll have things well in hand by the time we meet back up.
So this is my character that I made. Just kind of looking around the menu. I feel like there's going to be a lot to learn in regards to this game. Just seeing if there's anything I can kind of pick out. So it seems like a lot of this stuff is to be acquired as you play the game. So here's a description of my character, my race, my class, alliance, rank, all that. And if you guys want to skip any of this stuff, and like after my stream is done, just feel free to fast forward. When it asked me to choose my name after I finished making my character, originally I thought I was going to use my game tag, El Magnifico 1997, with an underscore, but it doesn't let you use characters other than letters, so like no underscores or anything, and it doesn't let you use numbers. So then I thought maybe it means like a real name, so I tried using my name, Warren, but I guess someone else used that already, so I just put El Magnifico. I thought about using El Magnifico Gaming, but I guess El Magnifico is just fine enough. So it looks like ultimate abilities L1 plus R1 is like the way to use that is the same as using a super in Destiny. I wonder if you can make more than one character. Or if you can change your class later on. or if like more classes are unlocked. Maybe I'll kind of visit some of this stuff later on so I don't kind of occupy the stream and bore you guys. When I was a kid and I used to play games, I used to just kind of rush through everything I could. Just how I was as a kid, but now that I'm older, I try and be more in depth with things.
This one made the long journey because he heard the Dark Elves no longer kept slaves. Now, Kiersey thinks that was just a lie to get me to Vardenfell.
Why does the Hist drop so much mud in my clear waters? Careful with that one, stranger. There's something dangerous about that Naryu, but I can't wrap my tail around it.
Excuse me. And feel free to, you know, leave any comments on the stream or, message me on PlayStation messages or on Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Oh, I thought that was like a box. Like a box to search, I didn't know it was a seat. Oh, there's Crouch. So I guess I'm supposed to go down. Oh, X is jump.
This is no way to treat a Nord, and a shield maiden no less. When I get my hands on our slavers, they are going to wish they had left me to drown in a sea.
Take a relaxing sea voyage, they told me. You'll love Vardenfell, they told me. Dark elves might seem haughty, but they're really friendly, they told me. You know what? They all lied.
A lot of lockpicks flying around.
My egg sister told me that discount voyage was too good to be true, but did I listen? No, I wanted to see the land of the Dark Elves. Dense as a log, as my egg brother used to say.
You will free us, yes? No. That's not part of Naryu's plan. Not yet, anyway.
Or maybe I am supposed to go up. Oh, no, I'm supposed to go right here. I think. Oh, so I guess it kind of displays, like your actual gamer tag and then your name at the same time, like when other people see you. I think I'm gonna hold off on kind of joining up with people until I learn the game more myself. So the whole open world concept, getting to go to different regions of Tamriel, it's kind of reminiscent of Arena, the very first Elder Scrolls game, because in Arena you got to go to all of the continents of Tamriel. I want to figure out how to sheathe. Oh, okay, it's, so to hold down sheath is, hold down the left button on the D-pad.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I didn't make the wrong choice by going Sorcerer, since I usually like to play more melee hands-on. I don't know what this thing is. Oh, it's that person's pet. Maybe the rest of the slaver gear is in, like, different huts. Because I still need more armor to complete the outfit. It's like a little imp. I guess we can't kill our own summoning. Yeah, that's probably right then. The gear being in more than one hut, I mean. Wonder if we can kill him. I guess not.
Whereas, white, treacherous slave, I'll have your head!
Oh, so it's a different guy than this one. Must be like some kind of spell trap or something. I wonder if everyone else, like, in this server, or that, like, I come across while playing, will be able to hear, my commentary.
Did you get the things Naryu wanted? The slavers are returning and plans have changed. Naryu sent me to find you and get the gate key. Naryu sent a signal to the house guard in Seyda-Nin, and that's when the slaver horn started sounding. The slavers must have been hiding nearby, and now they're on their way back. We have to hurry. You are a ray of sunshine on a cloudy morning. I'll lead the prisoners through the gate and see what we can find to get off this island. You meet up with Naryu at the Overlook, and then rendezvous with us at the docks.
I couldn't have done much better myself, hero. Good work down there. There's one more thing to do if you're up to it. Time is short, but I have something to tell you. You've earned that much at least. I'm an assassin, a Morag Tong agent here to complete a job. The writ I carry gives me the legal authority to end my target's life. No questions asked. I'm here to kill Captain Svardstar, leader of this band of slavers. He's as bad as they come. Because I need your help. I can kill the captain and 10 of his thugs without breaking a sweat. But the slavers' ship? It's faster and stronger than anything the locals can throw at it. If we don't scuttle the ship, they'll be right back to business. Not big on gratitude, I see. Look, I signaled Sedanin. They won't get here in time to stop the slavers. With your help, we can end the slavers, save their prisoners, and sink their ship. Otherwise, the prisoners are as good as dead. Gather some fire salt and kindle pitch from the docks. With them, you can make a firebomb. Not only will setting their ship on fire destroy it, it will flush the Svardstar from his hiding hole so I can end him. We'll meet after you gather the supplies.
Blessed. I'm free. aboard and let's go.
I think I'll do a little more fighting first. Thought I could do a sneak attack, but I guess not. Got a piece of equipment. I guess sneaking takes up stamina too. I think tomorrow I'll play some Destiny 2. Since it's close to the weekend, and then I'll be able to get more 3 of coins and Fire Team medallions. Or maybe I'll play more of this because so far I'm liking it. So it looks like that spell is tied to a triangle. Try it out now. think now I'll go do the rest of this quest. Or kill this guy first. Maybe get a sneak attack. Or not. So I'm kind of right in his line of sight.
Over here! Get on board and let's go! About time you got here. What took you so long? Ship's under attack. Pretend you're... Nice! We make a great team. Let's get off this burning ship.
return to your senses. Let's talk. So, care to tell me what you're doing on that slaver ship? This is the port town of Seydonie, on the island of Vardenfell. We fished you out of the burning wreckage of a slaver ship near Firemoth. If you're not a slaver, why were you dressed as one? We? I'll let Governor Salvi sort this out. She wants to see you. Best not to keep her waiting. Come with me.
is a long document.
Rescue sergeant? Just record the name in my ledger.
Not this one. Governor Salvi doesn't want an official record.
Really? Very well. The governor's in her office. Unusual for the governor to omit items from the official record, but I'm just her clerk. You'd better head inside and talk to the governor now. Satanine is the preeminent port into Vardenfell. I process new arrivals so the tribunal knows who might be gallivanting across this fair land. It's so much more prestigious than my efforts for the Gold Coast Trading Company. Once, long ago in another life, I served as a clerk for the company right here in Vardenfell. Helped build many of the fine Imperial-style structures you see. I must have impressed House Flalu, for they offered me this distinguished position. For the most part, but sometimes it takes great effort not to strangle one or more of these pointy-eared blusterers. For example, no one ever remembers their birth sign. Some even try to change their answers on repeat visits, as if I wouldn't notice.
As governor of this region, I have questions that need to be answered. We found you among the wreckage of the slaver ship, and we found a strongbox with your name on it in another wreck. I'll give you the strongbox if you tell me the truth. Did she? And where is this writ? I don't see any writ. And without a writ, all I have is a murder. Take your strongbox, but we'll hold on to you until I have proof of your claim. I have no patience for tale-tellers or slavers.
A moment, Governor. Here's my honorable writ of execution for the slaver captain.
These papers appear to be in order.
We're done here, hero. But don't worry. I'm sure we'll see each other again.
I suppose you can go now, and we'll leave your name out of the official record. Just don't make me regret this.
Despite all the excitement around the recent shipwreck, I'm in here, guarding the governor's office. I suppose someone might want to steal a quill or a stack of parchment, but still, my talents are clearly being wasted.
Please, someone, we need help. There's an armiger injured on the road outside Saint-Denis. So much blood. They need help. I'm not exactly sure. The buoyant armiger was accompanying Canon Valasa on a mission for Lord Vivek, but something terrible must have happened. Canon Valasa sent me to find help. She's on the road just outside of Saint-Denis. Will you help them?
Not now, citizen. I'm up to my armpits in problems today.
Who are you looking at?
Would you be so kind as to move along? You're disrupting the current.
Do mind the guar. Isn't country life grand? It's like I'm right back at home in Cyrodiil. Aside from the giant fungi and adorable lizard chickens, of course. Running away from the war on the mainland, of course. More and more arrive each season. The new blood sends some dark elves into fits, but they agreed on shared borders when they signed the pact.
Ciao, ciao.
Vardenfell can be a dangerous place. Slavers, rocks falling from the sky, a mountain threatening to explode. Makes me wonder what I'm still doing here. But who would feed these people if I left?
If you're traveling north and west, watch out for Ashlanders. House Redoran says they're savages. North and east, that's House Telvanni territory. They're crazy old wizards, the lot of them. And slavers to boot. Either way you go, watch yourself. Forgive me, Outlander, but I have enough to deal with. I'm just a simple tribunal priest, and the trouble at the ancestral tomb was too much for even our buoyant armiger to deal with. I have failed Lord Vivec, and left a colleague alone at the tomb. Lord Vivec sent the three of us to seek guidance at the Andrano ancestral tomb. We were attacked when we got there, and our guard was seriously hurt. I barely got her to safety. But we failed to complete the mission Lord Vivec bestowed upon us. Canon Levoul. He remained behind after we retreated from the tomb. I know he wants to get back inside and ask Lord Vivec's questions. But there's no way he can get past the Daedra, or ask the questions on his own. May the three grant him wisdom.
Tyson, what's wrong? Someone help!
By the three! First a wounded armiger, now this!
By dawn and dusk, evil creeps through the shadows of my beloved Vardenfell. But an outlander arrives to aid my people, just as I have foreseen.
Those words, what do they mean?
What happened?
Merciful Azura, the Mother Soul spoke through you. It's a miracle!
Lord Vivec, protect me. That was Azura, the Queen of the Night Sky. And you, she spoke directly to you, Outlander. I'm surprised the Daedric Prince would risk Lord Vivec's wrath to proclaim a prophecy. But she did say you were here to aid us. The Daedric Prince Azura possessed that woman and spoke through her. I've heard of such occurrences, of course, but to witness such an event... She said evil creeps through the land. I wonder if it has anything to do with what we saw at the tomb. Azura is the cruel but wise Daedric Prince of Dawn and Dusk. She's one of the good Daedra.
They're saying prince, but then they're saying she. So I don't know if it's a typo of they mean princess or they mean he.
What do they teach you where you come from? Lord Vivec's a living god! Azura is merely the anticipation of Sophasil. Vivec stands as the present and the future, while Azura clearly represents Vardenfell's past. So no, they don't get along. You don't know Lord Vivec, one of the living gods of the Dunmer Tribunal. You must be new to our land, Outlander. But there's no time. Canon Levoul remain behind. He needs help if he's going to get inside the tomb and ask Vivec's questions. Yes, one of the god monarchs of Morrowind. He's the warrior poet who lives in a grand palace in Vivec City. Lord Vivec sent us on this holy mission to request information from Canon Levoul's ancestor. It breaks my heart that I have failed him. We sought guidance in a matter that concerns Lord Vivec. I received specific questions to ask while Levoul concentrated on summoning his ancestor. The Daedra ruined those plans when they fell upon Urnsey, and we were forced to flee. Vile creatures from oblivion. You hear about an odd ghost or a nest of vampires, but never Daedra. Please, if they're still there, they'll rip Canon Levoul apart. He's definitely not a warrior. Just look at what they did to the Buoyant Armiger. The Buoyant Armigers comprise one of the military orders of the Tribunal Temple. They seek to emulate Lord Vivec's deeds through actions and words. Poor Urnsey. Those monsters went straight for her. Her blood flowed like lava from Red Mountain. Where are you from? Children learn of Red Mountain before they even taste Flynn. The mountain sits at the center of Vardenfell, periodically rumbling like a sleeping Nyx shaking its leg. Lately, however, it seems to be waking from its long slumber.
Bah! Dull-clawed pieces of... How could this happen, Falura? Yes. Hello. What are you doing out in the middle of nowhere? Going for a walk? This one often walks. Around here, I mean. Nervous? Me? Ha! Do not make this one laugh. Hollins here is just horrible. Bandits kicked this one out of his home and stole his crops. Halingier is just a simple farmer, you see. They will make me a starving pauper. You will help? Oh, bless you. This one planted his crops in a cavern nearby. Zain Sipilu, please, retrieve my notes and poison the water. Without proper irrigation, the plants will wither. It pains me to kill them, but these bandits must not prosper. You are a true hero, Walker. A brave and noble warrior. Falura and I are forever in your debt. Falura is this one's loyal farmhand. She is not very bright, and she is very lazy. Always scribbling notes and asking silly questions. But I keep her on anyway. Hallinger always does right by his friends. I could, but this one likes Falura. Plus, she probably knows too much. Oh, she knows too much about my farming practices. Yes. Hallinger has many secret farming tricks, like using fish heads and guar dung for fertilizer. But this one has already said too much, yes? Hmm? Sorry, I was just... Hey! You and I have the same belt buckle. What are the chances, huh? I am sorry. This one is a nervous wreck. Hallinger is growing a rare Khajiiti herb. Very delicate and very desirable. Good for seasoning fish and soothing the humors. Satisfied? Do not worry, Walker. You can depend on Hallinger.
I guess I can't move while fishing. Gotta offload some of this stuff.
Today's selections got a little charred and I forgot to add spices. Plus I grabbed my scale lotion instead of the butter. So you probably don't want to eat here today. House Redoran controls the west, and House Telvanni holds sway over the east. Me, I'm the master of this cooking pot. Oh, what a sorry life this is.
I don't know if different merchants give different prices on things, like if I sell him these pants for 13 gold, I wonder if like a actual equipment merchant would buy them from me for more. But I know I just need to get rid of some of this stuff.
What do you want?
Welcome to our shop. Feel free to look around.
I hear that the House Guard broke up a band of slavers operating on one of the nearby islands. I'm glad for that, but the slavers will probably be back in business before you know it.
So I think I'm gonna cut the stream here for tonight. So far, I've got a good first impression of this. It's kind of a lot to take in at first, and I feel like it's going to be a lot to learn, but I am enjoying it so far, and I'm looking forward to playing it more, so thank you guys for watching, for whoever watches in the future, and I'll see you guys next time.